An aura of kindness and goodness surrounds you, Starscape. Really? Did I tell you about the time that I killed Crow? I stabbed him and I'll stab him again if I get the opportunity. Just as it did wise King Marth.
I see.
That is most flattering. I don't know what to say.
Mama.
What is it, Marmar? Toonlink, Dave, Anomaly, the Anomalakar, Sandra, United States Aviator, welcome back to Fire Emblem Awakening, and it is time to get looking at these comments. We have a good chunk of supports to view right after we look at these comments, and then we're gonna do probably a paralogue and another chapter, I think. I think that's what we're gonna do. But we'll start it all off with Anthony Sub, who commented. Also, didn't just comment, sent me how the map from last time was actually supposed to look. The Tiki Paralogue one, which is supposed to be a lovely looking cliff instead of a dangerous void of nothingness. Don't actually think I've seen Tharja and bike supports, but god, that was funny. Counters a level 15 of the warrior class. I want it on everyone. Gerome, you gave me that he starts out as a wyvern rider, reclassed fighter, priest, villager, mercenary, and you want me to see his scenes with Inigo, right. Am I reading the right one? This is the right one, right? Is that the right episode? Finding evidence was that last time? No, it wasn't. I'm on the wrong... Hey, I'm on the wrong one. I was like, this isn't right. This is not right. Okay. Good day. Anthony's up for real this time. Gerome Lamau, some simper hero, some fairy tale bliss. I want something I can turn to somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. That's a reference that I don't know at first glance. Other than Gaiden and Echoes, Shadows of Valencia, Anna's in other than Gaiden / Echoes, that game, Anna's in all the games, most of the time just as an NPC in the shop or tutorials. Awakening is the first game she's actually playable in. You got a soul! That was a great joke. You got a soul. Thankfully we actually get to kill Walhart. Yes, I mean, that's what I'm excited for. We're taking out Walhart. He took out my homie, my mans, the legend. Lucina. Never forgive him for that. Yeah, KJ. That's her name. That's her name now. Weirdest name ever. I completely agree. Reclass options were Cavalier, Myrmidon, Wyvern Rider, Thief, and Cleric. Okay, whoever put the seaweed from Sully and Robin support into the breakfast. Okay, I guess it was KJ. Why am I surprised by that? Go to bed. It was great. Go to bed, Starscape. Gerome was hilarious. Jerome's quickly shot up into my fave 5 characters in this game. Jessica. I told you Gerome and Cynthia scenes are cute. I think we have their ace scene today, actually. Riftdoor summon Anna to your location, and Anna not... there's so many Annas. We have a couple Anna scenes today, too. You can't even handle the Falchion. The rest of Lucina's sibling supports actually talk about Falchion. You might want to watch them. That's what I forgot to get. Of course, Jerome's hero like Cynthia. He's a Batman. I can get male Robin having similar vibes to Marth, but actually looking like him. Have you seen Crom, Tiki? When you saw Lucina, you mistook her for Marth for a bit. And she wasn't even in Marth's disguise. True. The longing for Marth. Tiki and Lucina's scenes also talk about Marth and a bit about Tiki's feelings towards him. I do want to get those too. I think I'm just gonna try and get all of Tiki's scenes because we got a good chunk of them already. Got a good chunk. Definitely see. I was gonna say I thought we killed this man's. I remember his excellent mustache. Walhart didn't become the feared conqueror by doing nothing. He is also the tallest among the Awakening cast. Ricken is the shortest. Of course he is. Varian broke his weapon, so he's just there to root Cordelia on like, you go, wife. KJ is the only child to start in a class that their set parent can't access. As such, some believe that her canon father is someone like Kellum who has access to the night class. According to her name section on the wiki, KJ is pronounced Chell? Like cello or Shelly? Oh, like Shell, so she's Shell. Oh, I never would have known. I pronounced her name like Jell. She's KJ to me. Was Donnie your other choice for Sully's husband? Yes. Yes. If so, he just substituted in a duel for the girl who was almost his daughter. True! 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 Vengeance adds the damage you take to your attack. For example, a character who's taken 20 damage, procs Vengeance, they deal an additional 20 damage, which could be delightful. Go to bed, Starscape! Remember to bring Anna or Gaius in for the next Paralogue. Yes, yes. I'm gonna bring... I think I might bring Anna, because I'm still wanting to get Anna's scenes with Tiki. Maybe I won't bring Anna. I think I want to get Tiki scenes with Lucina more. So I might just bring Gaius and Pan, because they're homies. Why am I forgetting? Why am I getting psychotic Dimitri vibes from Owain? Hopefully he won't kill every last one of them. Hope not. Hope that doesn't happen. Sonic Gaming. That was from Fourth World Views, and Sonic Gaming says top 10 AV titles. Didn't expect Gerome the Simp, if we were going to call him that. He should have been Tharja's son then, Lamau. 1 OMG. I'm dying after you took my comment about evidence. I was like, oh, you know, we can just name it. We can name one evidence. And then Gerome. At the end, there was Morgana from Persona 5 if he was a human. I've not played Persona 5. I know very little about Persona 5, but the second that hopefully it ever comes to PC, it'll be here on this channel. Or if I, for some reason, end up saying, hey, screw it, I'll get a play. I'm not. I might. I'm not. Not just for Persona. I'm gonna have to, like, really persuade myself to get a PlayStation. Thanks for the comments, you guys. But for right now, let's do this. We got... let's make a couple decisions, actually. I think we only have the one Paralogue here, don't we? We might get another one today, but I also might hold off for a second. Because I might want to marry Tharja. But the way that Vike scenes have been going, I think I think I tap out. I think like, I saw Tharja walk, but Vike made me laugh. So I might let him have that one. I might let him have it. Might let him have that marriage, even though, you know, Starscape wants it. Vike, you might deserve it. As I was saying, where is he? I do have their S support on the ready. And since now he's married, yeah, I might pull that one. I might pull it. I might save it for a second. Let's look Starscape and ooh, a scene with Anna. Hold up. Wait a minute. I do love Anna, but Tiki also. Uh-oh, hold on. I've got some decisions to make. Let's start with Owain, because he's got 2 A scenes. We have a whole bunch of A scenes, but he also has this B scene with his mama, so go ahead.
Well...
Ah, there you are.
Huh?
Were you looking for me, honey? Oh, Lissa.
Yeah.
Here, have a look at these.
Right.
Wowzers, this is quite a list. Okay, let me see. Griffin's Bane's Edge? Fell Ballista? Staff of Deep Hurting. Owain, this list goes on for 20 pages.
Huh.
26. And if you don't find one you like, I can always whip up more.
Huh?
Choose them for what? What am I even looking at?
Hmm?
Names. For your armament.
What?
What? Don't you think these are a little overblown for a run-of-the-mill weapon?
Let's go.
There's nothing run-of-the-mill about it. At the point that it's you wielding it, a weapon deserves a name no less grand. Huh. Yeah, I think I'll pass. These just aren't me.
Behold!
But without a name, your weapon will remain some mundane object. Forever. How can I rely on a mere tool to keep you safe in the heat of battle?
Hey!
Oh. What? What did I say?
Hey, thanks!
Oh, Owain, you sweet boy. Let Mama give you a hug. She's really embracing this mom thing. Let me go. You're choking me. I had it all wrong this whole time. You weren't worried about... Oh, you were just worried about me, weren't you? That's my boy. You were just the sweetest son in the world, Smooch. Still choking! And thus Owain died. Alright, Owain, I'll do it. I'll think up a name.
No.
But I've already come up with a whole list here.
Huh?
Oops, I forgot that Crom asked me to come and see him. Now be good, honey. Thanks again. Mother, wait! Honestly, she never listens. It's like she's off in her own little fantasy world. Hard to believe we're related. Owain. Owain. For real? Okay. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Okay, Owain. Alright, let's continue your scenes. Let's go you and Inigo. Inigo got his hands full. Let's see what he's going. Let's see what he's got going on. Well, what have you come up with? Have you come up with a name for your sword yet?
Well,
I'm still not sure where to start. Or why to start, honestly. Come on. A fine sword like that practically shouts its name at you. Just listen. Shh. Listen. Nope, apparently I don't speak sword. Help me out here, Owain. What does it say to you?
try to focus.
This sword wants to be named Flameclaw Wyvernborn the Foe Slayer. My boy, that's a mouthful.
Huh?
That's very, yeah, long. Okay then, what about the spear?
Ha!
Oh, I already named that one. That's the Skyfire Lightning Slicer. You don't really slice things with a spear, Owain. It's a stabbing. It's a not a slice. Skyfire Lightning Poker. All right then. Left speechless, huh? I can't blame you. Remind me again how this mental warfare and how this is mental warfare and not just you being mental.
Yeah.
You'll understand once I carve the name into the weapon. Here, watch. Impressive, right? Strangely enough, yes, it does look better.
Ha!
A weapon with a strong name makes the wielder feel stronger too. It fills you with confidence on the field of battle and lets you fight with your fullest. Oh, that is mental warfare. But for the actual person who's fighting, that's not bad.
My.
That kind of makes sense, which scares me. So let's get you started. Think of a good name and I'll carve it into your blade.
Quite.
Alright, I will.
Hoy there.
All done? It's a masterpiece.
Wow.
Haha, that's the spirit. Let's have a look.
Guess I win.
What do you think? A vast improvement over your ridiculous names, I think you'll agree. Inigo, these are just the names of girls who spurned your advances. Uh-oh. Gods, there must be 200 names on this thing. Mental warfare, my friend. With no more room for names, I have to succeed. Yeah, but you carved out half the metal. Your sword's totally worthless now.
Huh?
Oh, whoops. This man's has 200 names on his sword. Inigo, we gotta talk. Inigo, we gotta talk. You can't be shot down that many times. You gotta be the problem, my boy. Severa, Owain, what's up?
Excuse me?
Owain! Hey, Owain! Owain! Hey, you, have you seen Owain? Last I saw, he was in some tent, curled up in a corner, muttering to himself.
What?
Oh, for the love of... Crom just called an all-hands meeting. What does that man-child think he's doing? Here we go. You made him sad. Ugh, could he make this place any darker? Is he really in here? Owain, what are you still doing here? Crom called a meeting. And why are you clutching your knees and rocking in a corner? Talk about creepy. I am creepy.
Any complaints?
Hey, I was only stating the truth, weirdo. Okay, what is it? Did something happen? What's wrong with you? Nothing happened. I'm just a creepy creep who creeps around with his weirdo hobbies.
What?
Are you still upset over what I said before? No, I'm not upset. You were just stating the truth. Ugh. Okay, I'm sorry. I went too far, and now you're sad, and blah 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 blah. There, are we good now? Now come on, Crom's waiting for us. You are terrible at apologizing. What would Crom want with a creepy creep like me? That's enough, mister. Huh?
Ridiculous.
I can't believe you're going to make me say this. You're actually going to make me say this. Since when did you let reality get in the way of your happy little fantasy world? You don't care what other people say. You walk your own path and whistle loudly. Deluded confidence and blind faith have always been your greatest strengths. This is a compliment, but also a backhanded compliment, to say the least. Severa, you really think so?
Are you daft?
I know so. So don't let a little criticism slow you down, mine especially. Everyone knows I'm a huge jerk anyway, so just shrug it off and keep going. Severa, you're... I'm what? Ah!
Huh?
Oh gods, it finally happened. The weirdo snapped.
Behold!
Severa, you're right. This isn't me. I never listen to what anyone says. Half the time, I don't even know what they're saying. Thank you, Severa. I feel a lot better. Now, come on. I'll race you to Croms.
Ridiculous.
What? No, I won't race you. Come back, Owain. What an idiot. Still, I'm glad he's better. A sad Owain is just sad. Well, at least she cares. A little bit. Severa is something else. Something else. I feel like all of her scenes are gonna be a little jerkish, but she might. I don't know who I'm gonna give her an S scene with. I really don't. Not Starscape. It won't be Starscape. I can promise you that one. I'd have to lose a bet for that to be the case. Cynthia, you have your A scene with Gerome. I know what order we're about to go in. Sure. We'll start with this one.
Hey there.
Hey, Gerome. How's it going?
What?
What's with the silent treatment? That's how I treat everyone in my C supports. Nothing, not even a monosyllabic reply? Grunt once if you can hear me. He did it! Look, you're already hard enough to read with that silly, thanks to that silly mask. Silly, sir! Oh my goodness, don't you dare! How dare you 1,000 times! The least you could do is respond when someone says hello.
No.
No, it isn't.
Huh?
What isn't? The mask.
Pathetic.
Oh, it isn't the least I could do. The least I could do is nothing. And I have no intention of whiling away my valuable hours with a vapid male floozy. My gosh!
What?
Youch. What did I ever do to you? Aside from the time I stepped on your wyvern's tail, which was so an accident. Oh wait, there's also that time I left all that butter in your tent. You... what? What? Did you get the butter scorpions huh? What? Huh? Those guys can be butter scorpions? Who? What? Wait, I know what this is about. You're mad because I voted you most likely to go bald at dinner last week. Not that either, eh? Well, I'm fresh out of ideas. I'm surprised to see you think it all. Now goodbye.
Huh?
Hey, whoa, wait. Don't you think that's a little harsh? I haven't... Okay then, see you around, Gerome. Someday. Boy, that guy has no sense of camaraderie. We're fighting a war here. You'd think he'd at least try to get along. Now, have you seen Severa? Have you seen Severa? I don't think Jerome's doing too bad. We'll save Starscape's scenes in a second. We'll get some more Gerome. Let's get a little bit more Gerome going on. Good. I think that's enough lance practice for one day. It will be difficult, but I shall master every weapon in our arsenal. Really? Every weapon in the arsenal? KJ! So ambitious. Only then will I be the best and most powerful fighter on the battlefield. Ahem. Are you spying on my practice sessions? Because I find the thought disturbing.
No.
I just happened to notice you as I was passing by. That's all. And keep passing until I can't see you anymore.
Yes.
Alright. Ta-ta then. Oh, there's just one thing I wanted to say.
Huh?
What is it?
Listen.
When thrusting with the lance, you should push with your legs and stomach muscles. You only used your arms just now. Such technique will betray you in battle.
What?
Look, that is to say, I was just about to fix that. And you were spying on me, weren't you? I'll leave you to it then. That man is insufferable. Really? Do they have some sort of storied history that I don't know about? I didn't expect that from those two. Okay. Actually, her mom's Sully. Maybe I should have expected that a little bit more. Sully can be a hothead sometimes. But then Sully usually warms up by like the B or A scene. Alright, Tharja Bike, we have an 8. No, we have their S scene. So let's go Gerome, Cynthia right now. Their A scene. I shouldn't have done it. It was cruel. What was cruel? How long have you been hiding there? Oh, I've been here forever. Since the day I was born. I was born here, you know, in this exact spot. Haven't left. Even when we time traveled, I time traveled from this spot to this spot in the past. You would have noticed it too if you weren't so completely lost in thought. If I were a foe, I could have lopped off your head without you even realizing it. Yes, but in battle, I would be much more Don't forget, you're a proper hero now. You can't afford to let your guard down. It just looks bad.
Fool.
Who said I was a hero? Apart from you, I mean. Oh, Gerome, you don't have to be so modest. I love you anyway. Oh my gosh, you're laying it on thick, Cynthia. You love me? Yeah, of course I do, silly. Anyway, that's not why I came to talk to you. I have a question for you, a very important question.
What?
Hold. Return to the part about Do you hate me? What? Why do you ask?
Right.
Because it feels sometimes you're it feels sometimes like you're trying very, very hard to avoid me. That's everyone, though. I find you difficult to be around. No. Oh, I knew it.
Listen.
I'm not finished. You have always been a perpetual ray of sunshine in my life. But sometimes, a man like me wishes to draw the curtains and sit in the dark. Like a troglodyte!
Yes.
Please, don't misunderstand me. I don't dislike you. Your good humor raises people's spirits and dispels the horrors of war. You are a shining beacon of hope, reminding us that there can be a better future. You light the fires of optimism and inspire us to keep striving.
Oh.
Gosh, you make me sound so important. More of this, please. But wait, I guess if you think that, you can't possibly hate me, right? None of your comrades dislike you, myself included.
Yep.
Whew, that's a relief. Thanks, Gerome. We'll talk again soon, I promise.
Yes.
Well, wait. My point is that I do not want to talk. Well, Gerome, you're probably, yeah, if it's a choice between Severa, KJ, Lucina, and Cynthia, you're probably pairing off with Cynthia. You're gonna talk again. Maybe for the rest of your lives. We'll look at Starscape Tiki B. Maybe she won't be talking about Marth and she'll be talking about Starscape instead. Tiki, just the person I was looking for. Hey, Tiki.
Yes.
What is it, Starscape?
Yeah.
Remember when you told me that about your friendship with King Marth?
Huh?
Yes? What of it? You were referring to the King Marth, right? The man from like 2 millennia ago? Well, he's a distant relation to Crom, is he not?
Well.
That is correct. So I was wondering, wouldn't Crom resemble him more than me?
No.
Perhaps because Crom is not like Marth. Huh. He is much more direct and committed to what he believes is right. Crom might more resemble a different ancestor from the age I was born in. Another great man in their line from 1,000 years before Marth. But the Marth of my time was wise and fair, and won hearts with his kindness.
Whoa.
I see. So when you say I resemble Marth, you weren't talking about my appearance. Okay, so this makes much more sense.
No.
No, I was referring to your soul. You spelled it wrong, Tiki. It's S-O-L. An aura of kindness and goodness surrounds you, Starscape. Really? Did I tell you about the time that I killed Crom? I stabbed him and I'll stab him again if I get the opportunity. Just as it did wise King Marth.
I see.
That is most flattering. I don't know what to say.
Marmar.
What is it, Marmar? Did you have something going on with Marth? Marmar? Marmar? Forgive me. I was in the habit of calling Marth that by name. By that name, it must have slipped out by mistake. This is fairly embarrassing, gracious. The resemblance is so uncanny, it's making me forget what millennium is. Ha ha! I suppose there are worse people to be mistaken for.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me. No, it's fine. Call me Marmar you want. Actually, I admit I rather enjoy the infection. You too, Starscape? Y'all, the second Aversa dies. The second Aversa dies. Now hold on, let's look at Honesty.
What's your problem?
Ugh, what gives today?
Huh?
Something wrong, Anna? Yes, something's wrong. I didn't make a single sale all day. And my merch is top-notch too. The world's gone topsy-turvy.
Oh.
Sorry to hear it. Times like this, a girl needs a shoulder to cry on.
Well.
Perhaps you could rent one.
What?
Oh, haha, very funny. That face is kind of great, though. Look, I may be pragmatic, but I'm also human. I still need companionship, too.
Huh?
Really? But you can't buy that.
What's your problem?
Yes. Do you really have to ask? Sheesh, why can't you just listen like you always do? Maybe I'm holding out for more money. Now, come on, stop it already. Okay, I'm sorry. This man is really, but after all you said before, I just had to razz you a little. I was gonna say I wasn't gonna say razzing, but you're razzing her up. I like that, I like razz. I'm happy to listen, free of charge. Good. Now wipe that smirk off your face and get comfortable. This may take a while. Sure, I'll just start a tab. You just don't give up, do you? Oh, that was cute, actually. That was actually fairly cute. Wait, hold on. Wait. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Anna's very much still up there. Tharja might get off the list because I have thoroughly enjoyed her scenes with Mike. They have been some of my favorite in this game. I won't lie. Tharja, Tiki. You're busy. Weehaw, business is booming. That talk with Starscape really turned my profits around 4 seconds ago. Thank goodness for pious patrons. The question is, how to keep this growth up? Me thinks it's time to stoke the flames of profit fever. Hehehe. I overheard you speaking of the profits just now. Is this the explanation for your most blissful demeanor?
What?
Tiki! No! I didn't say profits, I said profits! And I'm just happy because the last few battles have gone so well. Teehee, ha ha ha!
Well...
Your mirth is well-founded, yet we can ill afford complacency. The war is still far from ended. And we mustn't, it's my two potentials arguing. We mustn't forget that our victories come at the cost of others' lives. Though our causes differ, they still have families, hopes, dreams, and fears. Except for the Risen, those guys are just creepy. Oh wait, I've got a great idea. Speak it then.
Oh.
You should give a speech praising the virtues of peace and brotherhood. What good is a voice if she's muted, eh? Let's put those vocal cords to use.
No.
I'm not so arrogant as to think it's my station to lecture others. I'm merely a woman who's lived longer than most. Yeah, but being super old gives you wisdom and stuff. Very well put, Anna. You can do a good thing here. The audience would be moved by your words. You can remind them why they fight to achieve lasting peace for friend and foe.
Huh?
Perhaps there is wisdom in what you say.
Yes.
Do it for their sake, even just once. Your passion is convincing me. You are! Anna, my gosh! I shall attempt to gather my thoughts into words.
Come again.
Perfect. I knew I could count on you. We'll call it Talking with Tiki. that's a pretty good one. That's pretty good. Attendance could be in the thousands, so we'll need a big venue. Thousands? I hope she doesn't have, like, stage fright. And a space for commemorative gift shop at every exit, tee-hee-hee. Anna, I do not wish for this thing to become an event of such magnitude. I don't even know what I plan to say yet.
Cha-ching!
Oh, don't worry, I'll have my people whip up a script for you. Oh, and we can have a VIP meet and greet after the speech. It'll be huge. Tee. Gods give me strength, what have I agreed to? Poor Tiki. Oh man, Anna, I don't know. Anna's a fun character. Don't be surprised if at the end of this I'm like, oh yeah, Anna, I see. Okay, why not? Okay. Yeah, I'm pulling the trigger. I am. One Batwing, a dash of pigtail, and then...
What?
I hope that ain't dinner you're making. Mike. No, seriously. What you up to?
What?
I'm brewing a potion for a spell. Har. What is it, fireballs? The Vike loves fireballs. I'd rather not say.
Hey!
Why not? You're gonna cast it on me? Hey, wait. You are gonna cast it on me? Now, look, sister. Old Teach told you he doesn't want to be no toad. It's not a toad, I promise. Ah, there we are. Done. Alright, Vike, drink.
Huh?
Heck no!
You deserved worse.
You need to trust me, Vike. This potion is special. It will allow me to capture your heart.
Hey!
Wait, it's a love potion? Haha, you could have saved the bat wings. Before you go pouring stuff down my throat, take a look at this.
What?
This looks like a ring.
Right.
See? You don't need spells or magic and whatnot to get my heart. You already got it.
Pretty much.
Very well. I accept her proposal. Wow, that went over very well. She didn't say Starscape once. Aw, see? That's just swell. So, maybe you'll just pour out that potion there, eh? No, she then gave it to Starscape. She's like, I can have 2, right? 2? 2 marriages? That was nice, that was cute. But something else is about to pop up on the map. Oh, it's very close. Neat. Okay. So what do we do first? Kidnapper's Keep? Oh no. I think I want to do the chapter first. Because the paralogs are usually more lighthearted. And this chapter seems like some shenanigans are about to go on. Yeah. Volm Castle. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna fetch a pail of water. And then we're gonna go to Volm Castle. So I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Well, it'll be like a minute and a half for you, but you know how this goes. I'm gonna pause it and I'll be right back. I'll be like, oh yeah, it's time. It's Volm Castle time. Alright, let's do it. Even on the overworld map, this castle looks kind of intimidating. Look at it. Look at it. Volm Castle. Let's go. To chapter 20. The sword. Or the knee. Can I pick neither? There must be several 100,000 soldiers out there. Would they dare? Is it possible? Is it possible it was Yenfei they feared all along and not me? Something like that. Not quite. Without him to back it up, your threat was only a grand shadow of a tiny spider. Tiny spider, is it? Well, this spider has woven other webs in secret. You could not even...
Amusing.
You mean how you blackmailed Yenfei to keep his loyalty? Or perhaps your correspondence with the with the Plegian woman, Aversa, was it? I know that name. And yes, I know you have designs on the Fire Emblem. You have no secrets from me, Worm. But I don't. If you knew all of that, why?
This is
Why haven't I
nature.
killed you? I've asked myself the same thing several times. But you're no threat to me. I admit you have your uses. Besides, I'm not one for court gestures, but you do amuse me. Amuse you? I amuse you? Like I'm a jester? Are you amused now? With a million swords at your door? Come for your head? You've lost, and you're going to die, all of you. All of you! But not me. I want no part of this suicide. Why, Exilus, did you just volunteer to lead my personal guard against the rebels? What? No, that's not.
Stand up and
Unless you'd rather fight me right here, right now. Mercy, mercy. Forgive me, my master. A moment's madness only. It will not return. There, that's what I thought. Amusement, as always. It's settled. We have our new captain of the guard. Congratulations, Captain. You'll be right at my side until the fray is upon us. Oh well, poor Exilus. Do your guest, do give our guest a warm welcome, Snake. Perhaps give them some of your tea. Bah! My equal. Bah! I love Cervantes. If I have to take that man's out, if I don't have to take that man's out, I'm not gonna take that man's out. They forgot who I am. I could have fried them both where they stood with my magic. We will crush these rebels. We must crush these rebels. Or maybe, if Walhort is sufficiently injured, I might amuse him with a spell. Yeah. Either way, the spider crawls out alive. Alright, well now I'm interested to see what's gonna happen to— oh, okay, we're jumping right into the fray. I was gonna say I'm interested to see what happens to Exilus, but it seems like we're bringing a whole bunch of people. 15 total. My goodness. Let's view the map. Just only bring Crom. The Crom run. Exilus is here. Looks like we will always be in danger. My favorite. Cervantes is there. Exilus is here. And there's Walhort. Okay. Am I afraid of this battle? No, not really at all. But I'll tell you who's gonna come. Y'all too. Most definitely. Lucina, I might even pair you with Owain today. Cynthia, I'm gonna actually bring you and Gerome, because I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna get paired off at the end. Starscape can come. Maybe with Tiki? Just to get their scenes. Inigo. Also, Owain, I realize, can use a bow. He does pretty good bow work too. I need to get his bow leveled up. So he can use something other than bronze. Inigo will definitely show up. Olivia will show up with Crom. The newlyweds can do something else. We'll bring a healer. Very true. We'll bring a healer. We'll bring Donnie. And, Cordelia, maybe? At this point, we can really bring it up. Sure, we'll bring Shersh. We haven't taken Shersh in a while. Cool. I'm okay with that combination. What I'm not okay with is probably this combination's range of weapons. She can't use lances, but she can heal, so it'd be nice to just have a secondary healer. So we'll trade that for that. She's got another steel axe on her, so that's fine. Optimize all. We'll try it once with her. Oh, she has evidence now? I can't do that. We gotta store that. She can't have that. But that's kind of useful. Won't lie. Donnie. Optimize. Nice. Okay, that actually, that's not that bad. You shouldn't use that though. Store that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. You can keep that actually. Lonk. Yeah, you optimize too. Yeah, this is, I might just do this every time now. This is, it's not too bad, not too shabby. Go ahead and optimize. Oh, I can't let you use that. No, store that. I gotta give that to, Chigirl. Where is she? Might even bring her with us. Sayri? I did like Sayri a whole lot. She can use lances. She'll be fine. Yeah, she'll be fine. She's fine. Henry, we should probably. You know what? Let's try and get her some optimize, because it'll give me. Yeah, I was gonna say this is probably gonna give me a bronze and a bronze short spear. I'm okay with that. Henry has the deletion, which is cool. You know, maybe might use that for Henry. You should be okay. We picked up another Reverses Knight, which is nice. So I might keep this original Reverses Knight, name this one to Kotoko something, which was a suggestion from an earlier episode. Now that we have another Reverses Knight, Lucina is there. If we optimize this, what do we get? Ah, whatever, that's fine. Lucina, you have a branch and you have Falchion, so you'll live. You have a bronze bow. You can only use the bronze bow. Optimize. Yeah, it's okay. Lissa, she's fine. Gerome, yes, please optimize him. Great. Oh, you have evidence. You're not allowed to have that. Cynthia, you are okay for right now. Yeah, I'm okay to optimize you though. The Neater, that's okay. All right, you can actually heal too. Store that. Someone else already has rescue. Get yourself a heal stick. A heal stick. Lamau. We're not using Ricken anymore. Livia's good. You actually can use better axes now. I was gonna say. Inigo's fine. Long's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. This fight might be a breeze, if I'm being completely honest. If I pay attention. There's a chance that I just don't pay attention, which could happen. Let's view the map real quick. Because this is pretty much the A team. Oh, we can just go straight? Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, that's kind of humorous. Alright. Let's view the map, make sure everyone's kind of near who they need to be near. Cynthia is just really good. Cynthia with Life Taker, I think it is. Or whatever it is, the green swirly one. It's really good really good on her, I won't lie. Tiki and Starscape, y'all can rush together that way. Inigo. Took a question. I don't know who Inigo's supposed to be with here. Don't know why I brought Inigo around. I think Inigo might just be our other one. Because he's pretty good too. Go back to view map. You come over here. Y'all two, y'all two. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. Let's start this thing. Hi, Walhart. I see Walhart. He's seated in his throne room. A battle before the throne? Don't mind if I do. It doesn't seem like he's thinking about escape.
Whoa.
And his soldiers, they look like they're ready to die before they surrender. One must admire their loyalty, at least.
Right.
He does not inspire that in people. It's part of what makes him... he does inspire that in people. It's a part of what makes him so dangerous. He inspires that in some people. Yes, in some, but not me. Defeat the commander. You could live! Cervantes, you could live! Cervantes, you gotta stay out of the way. You have to. You have to stay out of the way, or we'll have to end your existence. My thing is... there are definitely some bow people scattered yonder. These Barts. So, let's click on everyone who's got yonder bow yonder these parts, of course. Although we don't have too many flyers. Do we only have 2 bows? No, there's got to be some more over here. No, no, no. No, no. Yes. Oh, longbows, too. Ugh. And then wall hearts up there. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait, there's a couple people up here? Oh, there's chest over here. Oh. Maybe I need a... These are probably pretty good chests. Who needs chest? Am I right or am I right? Or am I wrong? Alright. That's fine. We'll be okay. First, you go over here. And Donnie. Do it to him. Soul. Get him. Dang. Yeah, not Soul again. That man's out here doing work. That's my boy. Never forget, Donnie's still my boy. He's my OG boy. My OG ride or die. You actually join here. And Alyssa attack there. Arc Thunder. And she's critting out here. She's got a 1 in 5 chance to crit? I think we realized this last time that for some reason Alyssa's out here is just crazy. She's out here wild and crazy. Switch. And wait. Do I trust him enough to be up there? Kind of. Kinda, sorta. You... come to... Where's Cervantes? This isn't him, is it? Oh, no. Yeah, we're gonna kill Cervantes. As much as I want to keep him alive, he might have to go. I don't want to be, you know, that guy that, you know, murders Cervantes. She's finally level 15. +4, speed +2. Gosh, I don't know what to get rid of. Probably relief, right? Astra's good. We're getting rid of relief. Yeah, for right now. I might swap that back in. But she doesn't usually take a lot of damage at all, so it's kind of whatever. But now she's got Sword Fair and Astra. Get him, Livia, get him, slice him up.
I did.
Look at those cuts, deep cut. All right, the power couple, Sumi and Henry are the power couple. Never forget. Silver Lance, that's fine. But I also should be using her other weapons. So let's do the wild and crazy thing and use the bronze axe. Henry will pick up the slack, or she'll get a crit. One of the two will happen. Or she'll use Luna. Because never forget, even with a bronze axe, she's cracked. Yeah, I was gonna say oopsie, she left a little bit. Good job, Henry. Good job. Cleanup crew. That's my boy. Did I despise him the second he made a pun when he made his entrance? Yes. Do I still despise him? Nah, not so much. No, he's okay. Alright, so. Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead and do that. Gerome will help you. Jeremy. Yeah, it's over. You guys hit him in 2 hits. That's about average. Now you two. Of course, Tiki time. Tiki shouldn't be able to get the kill here, should she? Because I haven't trained her like that, but she does use... Ooh, she could. I trust her. She'll get the... I was gonna say, she'll get the KO. Oh, and she crit with an 8%? Oh, I see you, Tiki. I see you trying to do work. That is a huge... That is a hammer. That is actually a hammer. I've never looked at the hammer. There's not much more I can learn this century. I was gonna say, you only got 1 resistance from that? Come on, Tiki, you can do better than that. Maybe you can't do better than that. A lot of your skills are green, actually. Or your stats. I think that means that they're maxed. Yeah, maybe there's actually not a lot more she can learn. Y'all can come up, and you can do a little bit of action here. Go ahead. This Volmius homie. Get rid of that elixir. Who else is down here? Oh, right. Yeah, y'all can do a whole lot of work now that I'm looking at it. Parallel Falchion. She will not miss. And Owain is here. Excellent. Now I'm about to do something that I said I was going to try to avoid doing, but he's in the way and I don't want him to do anything crazy. Aye, God. Let's have it then, rebellious scum. Just please, if you take me out, leave my mustache and beard combination intact. Like a flimsy belt around the waist of defeat, you shall buckle here. That's actually, that's very nice. That's something like that I expect the Crimson Chin to say. Like a flimsy belt around the waist of defeat, you shall buckle here. Get him with that leaf. Oh, he didn't do it. Oh, he still could do it. Hit him with it. Dang, he didn't do it. you all know what I wanted him to do. I wanted to see some lethality. I am finished. Well, he didn't die the last time. I have no regrets. I die in the shadow of greatness. Wait. No, don't die this time. Wait, you can't die. You're not. Wait. Cervantes, wait. No, wait, Cervantes? Oh, that's the saddest death we've had so far. Not Cervantes. Oh, we can go again. Get rid of this archer. I can't stand the archers in this game. I don't know why, but I can't stand them. Should have had Lucina do that too for the experience, because she's gotten way less of it than Owain. But she's gotten quite a bit. Okay. Oh, just you haven't gone. Well, go ahead, dude. Do that. With the bow? Yeah, with the bow. Boom! Good. I had a feeling that he was gonna get hit, but he didn't get hit. Good job, Inigo. Inigo's, admittedly pretty fun to use. The way that I have him set up right now. Yeah, that's fine. Because I'll be frank, I think I like archers a lot in this game, contrary to what I just said. I like archers when I'm using them, not when they're attacking me. Oh, a tomahawk. I would have been furious if it hit with the 1% chance. Do you know how mad I would have been? Outraged, in fact. Good, because that had a 50-50 basically shot of hitting. That's why I was like, yeah, we need to get rid of these archers. Good. That's not gonna hit. You're going to attack. Oh, you're attacking Tiki. That's not okay. Tiki also says that's not okay. Finish them off. That's right. Good job, Starscape. Protect Tiki. Look at her. She's great. Tiki out here being awesome and cool and great and a dragon. I like that.
Nice try.
Yeah, that was a nice try. You tried to set Sumi on fire. Sumi would never caught on fire. Because she's cracked. She's absolutely positively cracked. Alright, continue. Ooh, uh-oh. Oh, yikes. That's actually a big hit. Alyssa, you didn't want to protect your mans out here? Because he might get hit again. Oh, that's... Oh, right, Vantage. He's got Vantage. Oh, thank God. Vantage is so good, too. In a pinch, you go first. Always going first when you have less than half. That's incredible. So he'll actually just be okay. Anyone else can come and attack him, too. Well, he can't go this time, actually. It missed though, so we're good. I was gonna say he'd be down at 2 HP there if that hits right yonder. Donnie, you come up here and do a little work with our friends. Yeah, that's fine. Soul, yeah, that's my boy Donnie. I say it every time. Donnie and I go way back to episode something. Who knows when Donnie was introduced? We're at like episode 17 now. Yeah, you can finish him off. Should have had Alyssa do it because then she could go again.
Not half bad.
Yeah, not half bad. It could have been half worse, and they're fine, so it's okay. Let's see. What do we want to do? How do we want to do all of this? Because you can go again after you take this shot. Good. Good, good, good. I was gonna say, you can take 20, that's fine. And you get to go again. You two could hit here and then go again. Good. Astra. She also usually procs a skill. Can I get her, can she get lethality? She might, if she can get lethality, she might not be a dancer as soon as I thought she was about to be. Because boy do I like lethality. So I think I am gonna have you take out the homies here. Yeah. I'm gonna have maybe you come here. That's fine. And I might have them go straight up through here, because Crom can access the convoy and just take these two chests. Which means you're gonna have to come here. You're out of range of the bow, which is nice. Owain, go and do your thing. Nobody's gonna touch that man's. He's probably... He might be more cracked than Sumi, if I'm being completely honest. You can wait there. You both have gone. Who hasn't gone? Oh, yeah. The cracked couple. Because they are cracked. I'm okay with that. Wait, who else hasn't gone? Oh, right, we're all the way down in this corner. I forgot. Let's, to right here and then go and switch. Just in case, like, reinforcements show up from the rear. Although they shouldn't, because there's, like, tens of thousands of people behind us who are on our side. Good. Good job. See, that's how you protect your spouse. That's how you do that. Listen, you gotta learn. You gotta protect Locke better. He saved your life, you gotta save his. Alright. Good. He's gonna do the thing! He did the thing! Owain was secretly a character in Persona all along. And... Oh, you hit her. It's a shame that she has Life Taker and she's about to take it literally right back. Whoa! Cynthia's adorable, I'll give her that. Longbow. Look at, see, Henry's doing a workout here for Sumia. MVP. And that one just missed. Alright. Okay, well that might hit. It did not. Who's up here running? Who are you? Oh, you're a thief. Are you gonna open the doors for me? Well then y'all gotta catch him. Switch. Okay. And... Can't quite make it all the way up. And now here's the real meat and potatoes. Because... Exilus could perish this turn. Because this guy's definitely gonna perish. It didn't even need to... I was gonna say, he's gonna hit this man's like 10 times. Exilus, Owisna, how do you do? Silver Sword, Levin Sword... you know what? Lucina, you got it. You do it. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, that could be a big hit. You think I'm afraid of you? Come then, come at me. Teach Exilus to be terrified. Are you spooked yet? Oh, you didn't have a chance to be spooked. You didn't give Exilus a chance to be spooked. I'm melting. We got baloney. Alright, fantastic. So you get to go again now. I'll be frank, you could take out the thief over there. I mean, you can't, but it'd be nice if you could. Good. I was gonna say we probably should get Lucina to level 15 of Swordmaster. What, like mother, like daughter? Yeah, because she's still Swordmaster. Is it Assassin that has lethality? I don't remember. But we'll go here. Oh, you guys actually might not get the KO on this, except If Henry helps at all, you're gonna get the KO. Come on, help her out. There you go. I was gonna say, he's got the magic. He's got the magic in him. He sure does. Alright. Let's see. You take out both archers with the bow. Did you know? Oh, you didn't? That's fine. That's fine. Cynthia, you're the daughter of the cracked one. You are also cracked. You could potentially one day be more cracked than her. You're getting there. She's getting there. Look at her. She's cracked. She's even got a longbow. She can't even use that, but she's got it. Who else still needs to go? Oh, you guys still need to go again. Ooh, better yet, what do you know? Oh, you know electric, that's fine. I thought I was gonna say, if you know wind, we gotta take you out. You gotta protect your daughter. Oh, cause you're using the short spear from a diagonal. Yeah, that's fine. Use your short spear. I believe it. Nice. And Henry's like, I'm gonna kill you. That's still a little terrifying, Henry. But you know, you gotta do what you do. Tomahawk, it's not gonna hit. You're gonna try and hit the woman's the legend Sumio, but she's too cracked for you. See, look, too cracked. Like, what are you gonna do when you're getting stabbed and set on fire? It's such a terrible combination to deal with. I've been stabbed and set on fire at the same time 4 different occasions, and none of the times has it been pleasant. 0 times. Good. Oh, he opened the door for me. The fool. Wish he would come over here and open this door too. But if you take out this person, that gives us a little bit more room to walk so that you can switch, go to the convoy. Yes, go to the convoy. Switch store, and get this door key, 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 and get this door key. Do you have any chest keys? Or is this a lost cause? Heck if I won't open the door anyway. Yeah, look at me opening doors. Alright. I don't think we can actually get that thing. Yeah, wait. I don't think... Yeah, we don't have any keys. I thought we had chest keys, but we don't. We have none of them. So, that's a little bit of a shame. Go up there. You come one forward. You two can go on up. That's fine. Yeah, you can wait there. That's fine. You two can definitely go up as well. Trust all of you guys to not die. And, yeah, you can go again. That's fine. Yeah, you can go and collect this. You've earned it. It's also level 19. I'm gonna have to, like, run him back through Bow Knight because I think Bow Knight might be where I keep him. I've been enjoying him as Bow Knight. Oh, Spirit Dust? Oh, whatever. Okay. Good job. See, Long protects you, Lissa. Gotta go both ways, because you're out here getting crits left and right. Protect your mans. He protects you all the time. Gosh darn it, Lissa. Out here not protecting Long. She probably did protect him at least once in this fight, but she didn't protect him good enough. She could have protected him better. That's my boy. That's my son. Let's see. A timeless weapon. Psychic. Put that in the convoy. Good. That's a crit. Don't even need to see it. Good. Nice. Excellent. Or should I say Exilus? Haha, I shouldn't because Exilus is dead. Who else do we got? Aether. Protagonist of Genshin Impact? Or antagonist, who knows? 11. That's good. You're slowly but surely creeping up to level. Okay, you're attacking Cynthia. That's not good. You would challenge the Conqueror himself. As long as he doesn't, like, proc a skill. Oh, thank goodness he missed. He had a 70% chance to hit. Every last man! We make our stand with Emperor Walhort. What do you mean, every last man? They're all gone except for this thief. I need to check what he's got. He's got, that's fine. 15, that's okay. Halves bow, tome, and dragonstone damage. That's okay, I guess. Protects from bonus damage against. Oh yeah, he's about to get got. He's about to get got. Well, it halves the damage from you. You can attack from a diagonal. Well, let's see. Dang, he can't get close enough. I was hoping we could get a, you know, a nice little lethality here. What do we have here? A rift door. That's an Anna summoner. Who do we got? Maybe, yeah, I think I'm okay with this. In fact, use a special weapon. She got targeted by this man's. Bruh, you don't know. Don't even know. Cynthia, get him. You almost got him. You'll get him. Ooh, that kind of hurt. But she's about to take that life right back. And she's about to take it from you. Boom! Gone. Do you see? Often the sword is the only way. My conquest ends here. Do 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 do. Nice, I killed him. All right, great. That's a lot of money you had on him. And I was gonna say she took all of her life right back, and the thief gets to live. Steal. Go ahead and steal the rest of that stuff, thief. Get it,
My lord.
my lord. Oh, Frederick, you exist. I forgot about you. Walhort's soldiers have agreed to cease hostilities. Finally, then pull our men back immediately. It's strange, Frederick. Walhort and my sister were complete opposites. One gave her life to stop a war, the other took lives to create one. Yet, they both inspired the people around them, and both walked a path to end all war. That's true. Both lived and died, trying to unite the people.
Yes.
Yes, Father, but as they say, the method is the message. Your father suffered from his beliefs similar to Walhort, and his legacy is plain to see. These matters are too weighty for this moment. There will be plenty of time for reflection now that the war is done. Is it done? I guess it is. Hey, Sayri. The fire emblem, stone, rock, is green! Sir Crom, 1,000 thanks for every Valmise who couldn't repay what you did for us. But I recovered Vert, the gemstone that was stolen from Krun's sins, as a trophy. You giving it to me?
Right.
Aye, of course, sir. It seems the fell dragon will soon threaten us all. I would feel safer knowing it was in your hands.
Good.
Then so it will be. Thank you, Sayri. Aye. It's green, just like my Irish soul. Fantastic. One more to go. Wonder who has it. I do wonder who has it. There's only like 5 chapters left. Who's got this last stone? I hope it's not the Plegians. The Plegians. Are we packed and saddled? Our business in Valm is finished, but we have another task ahead. One perhaps even more dire than we faced here. To Alistal. Alright, well, shocking. Nobody remember to take shut up. Don't shut up, Anna, because you're still on my list of potential marriages. You keep doing what you do. Camp, the North Road. I do love how it says where you are on the map at the bottom.
Crom.
I know that face. Dueling with unpleasant thoughts, are we? You know me well, Starscape. Hey, remember when Lissa first brought me here? When I met all the shepherds? And Sumia, haha, what a day. She stumbled and fell on her face. Which day was that? Well, it's every day. Actually, that's my first memory in a way. Right. Huh, I suppose so. Because he doesn't remember anything else. I wish all our memories since could have been as joyful.
Yeah.
I know. So much needless bloodshed. So many days of pain and doubt fighting. We would have never made it without you, there to guide us, you know?
Yes.
Funny. I was going to say the same thing to you.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. I guess we really are two halves of the same whole. Yeah, two fearless guidances. I've sent Frederick to search for Sable, the final gemstone. And I've been reading more about the Awakening ritual. The Awakening? That's the name of the game! It seems that whoever attempts to right the rite must brave Naga's fire. If the body and spirit survive the agony, they are blessed with the dragon's power. So what you're telling me is when we perform this rite, we're going to get fire breathed on by a big old dragon. Nose goes! Not I! Oh, Crom, you didn't touch your... Oh, Crom, you didn't touch your nose. Oh, that's a shame. Good luck with that. Otherwise, the candidate dies. What? No. That is... Father, must you attempt this? Eavesdropping, young lady. And I see you have two Falchions now. Swordmaster, are you, young lady?
I'm so sorry.
Forgive me, Father. I didn't intend to. Nintendo to. I came to speak with you, but I couldn't find the right moment, and it's alright, Lucina. And yes, I'll be alright too. I will withstand Naga's fire, I'm sure of it. I've got armor.
My lord.
My lord, I have returned. Did you find it? Yes, Frederick, did you find it?
Right.
I believe so, sire. King Val... It felt like we were going there. King Valadar has extended an invitation. He says Plagia has been guarding Sable. I freaking knew it. I knew they had the last one. And now he wishes to return it to you. Oh, how kind!
What?
Valadar?
Well...
They sent word to me, my lord. They must have caught wind of my search. In any case, Valadar asked that you visit him in person, and that he might formally present it. Perhaps, needless to say, my lord, but I don't like this one bit.
Right.
Neither do I, Frederick the Wary. Neither do I. At best, it's selfish political maneuvering at a time when the world can ill afford it. At worst, our run-in with those risen the last visit was no accident. But we will meet with him. Send word at once.
Really?
My lord, are you certain that's wise? No. But we haven't time to be certain, so we're just gonna run in there and do what we do. We got a Sumia and her daughter, and they're both cracked. And my sister never refused a diplomatic gesture, no matter how foul-smelling. If he doesn't give us the stone, well, he may at least reveal where it is. Don't worry, Frederick. I'm not walking into this blindly. I got shutter shades on. I'm only half blind. We will make certain everyone is armed to the teeth. Now that I know how to optimize. Then, the Fire Emblem, my lord, you ought at least leave it behind. I don't know if that's the best idea, especially if we bring all of our folks and just leave it here unguarded.
No.
Unless that's what Valadar expects, and then he comes to steal it with my best men away. Exactly. No, it's safest with me for now. We'll learn of the truth of Valadar's motives soon enough. Yeah, okay, me and Crom are on the same page. Oh, we're going all the... Oh! I was gonna say we're going all the way back here, but it placed me right here. That's neat. So we're gonna do... one of these paralogs. I guess this one. Right? This is Nowi's son or daughter? And then we'll go to this one next time. And then we have all of the kids, I think. I think. No, except for Starscapes. Wow. Okay, well, cool. That's nice. That's neat. Wow, this game is almost over. That's kind of wild to me. We're at chapter 21, and next time we'll do chapter 21. But this episode's not over yet. We have a paralogue to do. So, first and foremost, I'll be right back. And when we come back, we'll do Manor of Lost Souls, Paralogue 16, whatever the real name is. I don't know yet. But, click on these barracks, see that we have one new event, and see that it's probably useless. Who's that? Is that? Yes, Yarn. Wow. What is it today? I've never felt this good in the future. Really? Wow. He's feeling good. Good for him. I'm glad he's feeling good. That was all that was there. Hey, Starscape. Hell of a day we dragged ourselves into, eh? Yeah, right? We killed Walhart? Yeah! That's what we did. That's all we really did. And it seems like we're about to walk into a trap. But that's next week. This week we're just gonna chill. Is chapter 21 called 5 Gemstones? Okay, well, yeah, okay. Well, I hope they're not gonna use the Fire Emblem to, like, bring back the big dragon. That would suck. But I'll be right back. And so it is time. The next to last child. Wait, what? Oh. That's fine. Dang, there's a whole bunch of Annas on the map. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We're gonna go here. And it is time to get Nowi's child. We're about to get another dragon on the squad. Daughter to Dragons, Paralogue 16. It's time to dragon up. Oh. Oh yeah, she's got Ricken. Oh, that's cute. Alright, nah. Nah? Oh, nah? Alright. You can do this. You're strong. You're brave. You... Eek! Ha ha ha. Just a statue. Nothing to be afraid of. What the heck is that? That's not just a statue. That thing is terrifying. Wait a minute. This is silly. I can turn into a dragon. What am I worried about? Now, how do I get out of this wretched place? You just turn into a dragon and break the building. Did anyone else hear a girl scream? Come on, shepherds. Hurry! Well, where are we? Just a haunted house of sorts? Let's view the map real quick. Where is she? Oh, she's all the way over here? How does one even get in here? That's a wall. That's a wall. That's a wall. Yeah, That's a door. This is a door. So we can only go here to here. Oh, there's chest over here. That's right, I gotta bring someone to open these chests. Yeah, how does one get over here? Is someone gonna break the walls down? Break down the walls? Yeah, I have no idea. I guess we're about to open this and figure it out, right? I guess so. There she is. Hey now. Alright. I don't know what to expect in this map. So, Crom's definitely coming, and so is Olivia. I guess we'll bring Anna and Tiki. We'll keep bringing Cynthia and Gerome. Good question, good question. Who else are we bringing? We'll bring Lucina just to get scenes with some of her other homies. Let's get her scenes with... heck if I know, I don't know. Sayri. I'm sad Sayri only has scenes with us. That's unfortunate. We'll do... we haven't seen a lot of Laurent. We'll get Laurent some scenes with Lucina. And then we got 4 more, really? Okay, well in that case, let's just bring the homies. Owain. Owain, I assume you have scenes with KJ, do you? We'll see how that goes. And then... Sure, why not? Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I don't really need to view the map, because I believe that this team can do whatever they want. We'll save that there, and then we'll fight. Let's start this battle.
I'm not scared.
You'll find a way out, nah. Just keep it together. Defeat the command. But how do I recruit the homie? How does one get in here? Like, those are all walls. Okay. Who's the commander? Oh, let's see what happens. I assume the commander might be down here, maybe? No, you're just risen with a door key. How does one even get into this area? We'll see what happens. Crom, where are you? You're here in the middle. Olivia. Yeah, you match up with Olivia right now. And then the both of you come this way. KJ and Owain. That's fine. You two. I really don't like having two flying units together, but honestly, I probably do need to switch, switch classes for Cynthia. Because she's level 19 already, which is shocking to me. She really leveled up real fast. Oh, Lonk is here. I don't know why I put Lonk on. Oh, why did I put Lonk on? Maybe I confused Lonk with someone else. Because I would never bring out Lonk without Lissa at this point. You two ride off together. You two, sure. Maybe I just forgot to unselect him. That's fine. Are those stairs here? Yeah, because Lonk doesn't have a friend. Lonk is just alone. Lonk is our liability right now, actually. Ally phase? Okay, nothing happened. I'm gonna have to, like, take my time and figure out what's supposed to happen here. Cynthia, sure. I'm okay with that simply because I know that these two I'm trying to get scenes for. But she got a crit because she is literally incredible. I gotta give her that. Switch. Gerome, you should be able to hit pretty heavy too. With the silver axe especially. And he's getting crits just like her. Just like her, he's getting crits. 144, that's a perfect square. That's my boy. We only get perfect squares out here, except when we don't. Alright, yeah, I don't know how to get to her. I assume I have to get to her, but I can't get to her. You can wait there. I'm okay with that. It felt good to sneak in some practice. How long has it been? At least 2 millennia since you've practiced. 2 long millennia. Lonk I'm not, like, super duper worried about, I'll be completely honest. Because I know Lonk has, not lethality, Lonk has Vantage, I think. Which lets him go first when he's low on health. And if Lonk goes first, then Lonk goes... Break down the walls! Break the walls down! Can we get through there now? Oh, we can. Would you look at that? Okay. Switch and wait. Because I know you two are definitely gonna have to go down there. You can wait here, even though I kind of believe in Tiki to take some hits now, as long as they're not arrows. You come over here. What level is Tiki? Tiki's 13. She's about to get her level 15, and then we'll switch her class to something else. She might be able to get it from this map if we really push her. But we would be pushing her to the limit. And then we'll stick you here. Interesting. How many walls are gonna fall is my thing. Because I don't want, like, a wall to fall, like, next to, goodness gracious. Next to Lonk. Because that would be an issue. That would be bad. That would be no bueno. On my mark. Get him. You get him too. Good job. They got him. good. That's fine. That's fine too. Alright, so... oh, there you are. So you come over here, you switch, and now you talk. Oh, and Laurent can be paired up with this one. Eek! Wait, I'm a friend. We're here to help. Whew. Good thing you spoke up. There, I was about to melt you with my breath.
What?
Huh? Your breath seems fine to me. Oh, I get it. You're a Manakite. So, perhaps you'd like to tell me your name? Nah. Look. I hate this game. hate. Oh, okay, they got me. They got me on that one. Nah. Look, that seems just like Nowi to name her Nah. I can imagine. Ricken's like, our beautiful child. Well, would you like to name her? And she's just like, nah. And Ricken's like, that's perfect. Look, I apologize if I offended you. I apologize. But at least you... No, nah, NAH, that's my name. Ugh, why does this always happen?
Listen.
Oh, right. Let's discuss it later, okay? For now, just stay behind me.
Huh?
Behind you, I can turn into a dragon, you know. I'm pretty strong.
Right.
Dragonkin or no, you're still a child. And I won't have you taking unnecessary risk. Now, let's get you out of here.
Hey, thanks.
Stern, aren't you? Fair enough. I like your attitude. Lead the way, sir. I'm right behind you. Oh, that's neat. Alright, well, you wait there, and you'll be pairing up with Laurent. Laurent really is on babysitting duty, isn't he? Poor guy. Henry's here. Henry's in charge? That's interesting. Yeah, we'll get... Henry doesn't need any more levels either. I do want you to get some levels, though. However... how much damage would you take? You should be pretty okay. 50-50 to take... I know you're not any better. Yeah, you're way worse, in fact. Alright, Tiki. Any of your other weapons do? Yeah, the hammer's just the best one. 18, that's fine. She's got 60, and it's a 50-50. Did we fail the... We didn't fail the 50-50, you love to see that. And Anna helped, thank goodness. Anna helped for 4. Oh, great. Everyone's favorite. You love to see... Freaking Anna. We gotta do better than that, Anna. We gotta do better than that. Here, you do that. Do you have a 43? 34. 34% chance to crit a still. That's like... that's like my teams from, like, Fire Emblem, 3 houses getting high crit per chances. This is nuts. That's crazy. She's out here... Oh, because she's got a special lance. She's still out here critting like crazy. Critting like crazy. You love to see it. Alright. You get here, because soon enough you'll be paired up with the dragon. You guys will dragon up. And... here. You used... Yeah, use the steel lance. I don't know what you're doing out here with... not the steel lance. And then y'all just move forward, that's fine. What? Huh? I'm sorry, but y'all do... Whoa. Okay, good. She's an incredible wife. Sumia, you're going places. His L-Fire broke. Don't love to see that. Let's see. Well, you can't actually make it out of that door right now. So hopefully Laurent can make it into the door. And you two can pair up, yeah? No, not quite. Yeah, okay. I feel like she's gonna get trapped back there again. Interesting. Oh, you still have Ruin, but you can't use Ruin, can you? Yeesh. Alright, well, you can come here and then switch. Sumia, you're back in charge. You have a javelin, don't you? Or a short spear, rather. Go for it. A door key. Yeah, put this in the convoy real quick. If y'all can open the doors, then that's a-okay by me. I'm okay with that. Owain, you do have to get yourself some kills just to get some hearts up with KJ. You two technically have to get some kills too, I guess. But I really don't want to send her into the face of danger. Too late. Too late. Whoa, someone has some distance on that attack. I want to learn Meyer. Holy, what kind of Nickelodeon green slime attack is that? Look at that. Look at that. Like at a Kids Choice Awards or something. Look at this. Crazy. Crazy out here. Crazy with these spells. Get them. Excellent. And she's now maxed out on that class, which is unfortunate. Really I gotta switch her soon. Probably at the end of this episode. Oh. I'm just, every time I see her throw her short spear, it's strange because it looks like she's launching a fireball. I'm like, that's not right. Oh, that's a lot of damage if that hits. Ooh, thank goodness. Look at that fireball. It's a spear, but it's a fireball. She's a firebender. I can't imagine her as a firebender. I cannot imagine, sweet old Cynthia as a firebender. Yes. Lonk up. Lonk up. Alright. I'm okay with y'all resting there. You can come over here. Now. This is where things get a little bit, tricky. Okay, with y'all waiting there. Okay, with you coming here. It's odd that Cynthia has become... It's not that odd. Cynthia's pretty great. I'm not gonna downplay her like that. Good. And she has the door key. She and Gerome are definitely gonna get their AC, and especially if they're gonna be the ones just cakewalking their way through here. Let's see. But I do want at least Owain and KJ to get some of those KOs. Got there. Oh, well, that fell down. Do we not even need the door key? My gosh. Oh, I don't like that those two fell down. That's kind of unfortunate. See, like, this is okay. But, just send that away. We don't need the door key. Lonk shouldn't be in, like, super duper danger, but I could see him getting hurt. I could see him getting hurt, and I don't want to see him get hurt. Because I would restart the map for Lonk. Okay, good. And she crits, you love to see that. She should get, or maybe she doesn't get Life Taker. That doesn't proc until she's attacking. Ooh. Ooh. Every time she's up against a bow, though, it... Ooh. Ooh. Makes me take a deep breath. Waste. Yo, where are they getting... Vengeance. Uh-oh. I don't know where they're getting all of these, Yeah, this is where things could get a little rough. Oh, yeah, this is not good. 29. Oh, thank goodness it was a 50-50. Ooh, this could not be... This could be very... This is not... That's not... Ooh, but if it crits, that could be really bad. And that's a high crit chance. And with Vengeance, too? And, oh, no. I'm gonna have to restart. Oh, it missed. Oh, it was 15% chance, but I was... Okay, Lonk. 29. Don't take this 29. Come on, miss again. Come on. Ugh, it hit that time. He can't take another hit. Oh, no. 41% chance. Are we restarting? We're not yet. I think he has to survive, like, another attack or two, and I did not bring a healer. Ugh. Okay, I still feel like he still needs to survive another attack, which is the worst part. Good job, Gerome. Does he? No? I think he might be fine. I think because of the way that they're spaced out. Okay. So here's what we have to do. Can you guys come backwards and attack any of those people? No, but you can. That's good. That is very good. Okay, I think we can just about clear out everyone here. Good. Okay, so next. Y'all are next. You gotta switch, and you have to... Silver Sword who? The bow person. Those are the priority people. Because the other magic people had very low chances to hit. Cynthia, how far back can you come? Not far enough to deal with this person. You definitely can't either. But you guys can come over here and just open these chests, which is fine by me. Switch, chest. Great. Recover. She is a healer, which is nice. But she can't use this. Can she? No, she needs to have B for that. Yeah. Alright, you can attack Ramir? Oh, yes, you can. Alright, and that's perfect, too. She made it. Sumi is cracked! She's been saving the day since, like, like episode 8. Okay, so she's all the way back in this action. We'll actually be able to clear out everyone over here. Yeah, we'll be able to clear everyone out over here. 25-25. Who are you paired with? Oh, I'll take this risk. I believe that they'll get something to finish this job. Yes, you did finish it. Good job. I was gonna say you're at C. It's a lower chance that you'll assist, but I think they'll do it, and they did do it. You should be able to really do 20 damage. We're not even gonna risk that. Not even gonna risk it, shockingly enough. I think, also the fact that I stationed Lonk on the pillars is what additionally saved this duo here. You have Ruin, 20... Okay, that's fine. That's a free 80 damage. Astra as well, nice. Okay, they're out of harm's way. In fact, luckily enough, you have a concoction. Go ahead and use it. Whew, that got stressful. Got a little stressful there. Y'all come over here. Heck, just in case, open this door. See, I knew something dumb was gonna happen. Oh yeah, that's all dumb. Man, screw this map. Yeah, you're not gonna hit my mans. I wish there were a sword that you could use range from. Probably the Levin sword. Ooh, nice. The savior. Okay, and... Nice. And... Okay. Everyone's vibing now, and I wholly respect that. Thank goodness, because it got dicey over here. Anna, if you would please, open this chest too. Second seal. That's always just good to have. Good to have. Honestly, Lon could probably... Oh no, he's an assassin. He just needs more levels if I wanted to, like, bring him all alone. These two probably have enough for their SC, and I'll be completely honest. But while we're over here with Owain, let's get him some experience. You might not kill, actually. Oh, she actually helped you. That's shocking. I'm shocked that she helped. They don't have any support together yet, I don't think. Get rid of this elixir, you don't need it. I meant to use the bow for him. We can still do that. Because I do want to get his bow up. Because his bow is great. Like, look at that, 27 already? With a bronze bow? Lethality with the bow?! I didn't know he could hit lethality with the bow! Oh, he's nasty with it! Oh, he is! Oh, true! Yo. I don't know if you guys knew that Owain was the best character in the game, but, spoiler alert, Owain's the best character in the whole game! Switch. We I need to, like, I mean, look, while we're here, let's give the man something. Convoy. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Convoy. He should be able to use any of these. So let's give him Arc Thunder. Take. Trade. Oh, you can even trade with your partner. Oh, that's actually neat. I didn't know that. That's dope. Yeah, here. Get rid of this. Wait, you can't use Arc Thunder? Oh, you should be. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, you can use it. It's because I see. Did that work? Yeah, it did. And then wait. Now that you have a little bit of magic on your side, a little bit of magic on your oh, wait. You're still too far away. That's fine. That'll do. Who else needs to go? You two. Y'all two could just vibe. Wait, who else needs? Oh, you two. Nice. Okay, well, you two just keep going forward, I guess. That's fine. Wait here by the pillar. Of course. Yo, I hate this map. I hate it with a passion. Y'all don't even know. 25% chance. You almost slimed him. Disgusting. Okay. Ooh. He can hit Astro with the bow? I keep thinking that these are like sword exclusive moves, and then this man's just like, oh, let me show you how I work. And then he works. And then he works. Who would have thunk? Who would have thought? Who would have figured? Oh, he still has the deletion equipped. That's entirely my bad. I thought I equipped the other thing. I did want to get a sword up. But that'll be something I would do in the meantime. For right now, electrocute this man to oblivion. 35% crit. And he hits it at 69. You know what, Henry? He is pretty nice. He's pretty nice. Oh, wow. When did I grow that? I don't like the sound of that, Henry. Don't like the sound. Took some life too. Like father, like daughter. Alright. Do you guys have the door key? You don't. Who has the door key? Is it you two? Yeah, y'all have the door key. Let me scoot you guys up through here before something dumb happens. Yeah, you guys can take this kill. I mean, the more for them, the better. I've been using her short spear a lot. Yeah, it's down to 5. I should probably do a little bit of saving on that. You go ahead and wait there for right now. Oh, there was a door here? Oh, that's funny. Anna, get over to that door as fast as you can. Switch and wait. Because these walls, unreliable. Put Crom in charge, and you wait there, and you wait here. Yeah. I feel so empowered around you. Have I mentioned that? Why don't we team up? Indeed, that sounds like a fine idea. It would no doubt boost morale all around. Lucina and Laurent. Who would have thunk? Player phase. And none of the walls moved. Everyone's favorite. Alright, y'all get on the other half of this wall, I guess. You guys should be able to make it at least close to you can open the door, even better. Switch, open this door. Thank you. Everyone else, charge. Charge! Let's see. Let's switch to you, because you have better movement. Y'all stay with the group. And you two get ready to open this next door. Eventually. For right now, y'all just vibe out for a second. Oh great, those are the walls that I wanted to break, shockingly enough. Maybe they're staying down now, because I haven't seen any of them rebuild. Yeah, none of these rebuilt. I think it's probably a mechanic in the game. Maybe it's a mechanic in the game once you open the door that all of these walls break. In which case, I don't like the thought of all of the walls breaking once I open this door. Am I gonna do it anyway? Heck yeah. I have to defeat the commander, is that what it is? Who's the commander? This guy? Yeah, okay. Because I do want to get them up towards this, up towards the chest there. Honestly, we should probably do some work on Laurent, because we do have good magic users, though. We got Henry. But I'd like to use the children, too. Switch, and you just go ahead and wait, then. I just want to get everyone up through here. Almost everyone. Y'all can still kind of wait. You guys already went, so it's just a matter of what I want to do with you two. And by that I mean, who do I want you to take out? Use your steel lance. Nice, and go again. Yeah, take them out. Good. Very good. Now, Life Taker, great. All healed up. That's what I thought. That's what I was expecting. So anytime you open the door, all of the walls break. Good to know. We learned. We learned that. We learned that. See, look at that. Learning, you guys. That's why I kept the other homies a little bit further in the back. Because this seems like a map that wouldn't do reinforcements, but it would do exactly what we just saw. Good. That's fine. Even if it hit Crom, he would have been okay. You guys will attack there. Go there and go there. I do want Owain to try and pick up at least 2 of these KOs. So one there with the silver sword. And then one more. Should get probably enough for the whatchamadoodle. A support scene with those 2. Yes, and she's almost at 15. Even though I think Knight has... I think she already has all of her skills for Knight, maybe. Don't quote me on that at all. Because heck if I know. You get some of that. Because right now we're just clearing the way for Tiki more than anything. Because I don't want... Really clearing the way for Anna. Because Tiki can probably take a hit. Anna I don't think can take a big hit right now. So now that the way is cleared for you two, you can wait here. And just wait for right... Oh, Anna's in charge right now. I should have put Tiki in charge, because she would have had better movement and they would have gotten there. Gotta remember not to take this person out. Well, you guys aren't going to be able to get over to this guy anytime soon. Yeah, go ahead. Crom needs levels too. I'm okay with that. And... I mean, yeah, I think they're more important than Lucina Laurent, at least right now. I've just never seen Gerome blush like that man's did. There you go. And they'll be able to go again, but I'm not going to have them go again, because it's just the homie left. And I want to open that chest. Let's get that chest open. Better be something, it's probably like a Master Seal watch. No, it's money! Heck yeah. Alright, I'll take that. Now, do I want these 2, you 2, or you 2 to take them out? I think I want you 2. Just so we can ensure that you guys get what you need to get. But more importantly, can you take him out? Yes, you can. So it is all of you. Grah! I was gonna say, I should have been using Gerome a little bit more, but the thing is, the homie... Oh, Vengeance. That's not good. That's actually really bad. Ooh! Ooh! Because that could have hurt! He has 77 health, so it would have been okay, but that would have been 45 damage on top of 17, but it would have been still a 0% chance to hit, so we would have been fine. Vengeance, though, scares the living daylights out of me. Spirit Dust, I'll take that. Alright, nah.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, thank you so much. If you hadn't come, I'd have been an adorable smear on the wall by now.
Listen.
Can you make it home on your own?
Nope.
I don't have a home. Not anymore.
What?
Then I'll arrange one for you and Elise.
We've got this.
No, my place is here with you now. I'm strong enough to fight, you know.
Right.
Well, seeing as you're a manicheet, I certainly don't doubt that. Look, if you're sure this is what you want, then we'd love to have you.
Yay.
I'm sure. And thank you. You won't regret it. Alright, now talk to Nowi.
So...
Can I ask you something, Nowi? Does this look familiar?
Whoa!
Whoa! You have the same ring as me! What a crazy coincidence! What a coinky-doink! It's not a coincidence. This is your ring. It's a memento of my mother. From the future. It keeps me safe now that you're gone.
Huh?
Nah.
Trust me.
No, I'm serious, it does. Huh. Oh, hee. You did it to yourself that time. But no. I think it's very sweet. Oh gosh, I hate her already. I don't hate her, I hate her name. And now that you're with me, you don't have to hold back.
No problem.
I wasn't holding back. I fought as hard as I could.
Nope.
No, you fought brilliantly, nah. But that's not what I meant. I was talking about your tears. If you're sad, you can talk to me. No, I have to be strong. Everyone expects me to. I can turn into a dragon, you know? And that's not normal. So I have to put on a brave face and protect everyone, just like you.
We'll be fine.
And your mother cries all the time, dear. All the time. True! most likely to cry, definitely Nowi. Trust me on this. Also, now that I think about it, that's in every little, barracks entry. And when Inigo was like, is it because I voted you most likely to go bald? I realized that some of those things all come from just barracks talk, probably. Trust me on this. Holding things back won't make you any stronger. Just be you, nah. That's enough. This whole time, I know it's been pretty scary, but you made it through.
Ooh.
Mother, oh, it was awful. I thought I was going to die. Sob, wah. It's okay, nah. Mother's here now. Nah. Poor child. Which means we definitely have supports for nah. And gone. And gone. Oh, and back. And back. And back. And back. Okay. Well, as I said, we definitely have supports for nah. Two things in the barracks, which we'll just skate through real quick, even though I know we're coming back to the barracks. A glass sword, only 3 uses, but they are pretty good, can't lie. And then, my word, a misplaced item, another item, hello, a miniature lance. It's a tiny little, it's a toothpick. It's a toothpick. Alright, we should have some C's. I was gonna say Lucina, Laurent, good. Owain, KJ, good. Cynthia, Gerome, S. Well, I think we're gonna pull the trigger on that, even though they don't get a Paralogue for it. It'll still probably be a very cute scene. And then Nah with her parents. We'll start off with the parents one. Nah and Ricken. Go ahead. Dealing with mother is just so exasperating. All she does is play, as if she hasn't a care in the world. They are 2 different human... I'm sorry, they're not 2 different human beings. They are 2 different dragon kind.
Oh, hey.
What's wrong, Nah? You seem like you're in a bad mood.
Hmm?
Oh, hello, Father. I was just thinking about Mother again. How do you stand her? You don't find her incredibly childish? Annoying, even? She spends all of her time running around camp playing games. Well... Huh. I was just thinking of how the 2 of you are so alike in many ways. But no, I don't find her annoying, it's just who she is. I wouldn't want to change her.
So...
Tsk, Father, you're much too kind. If you're always this tolerant, she'll never learn to act her age. Well,
Huh?
What do you like about her anyway? You're so serious and responsible, and she runs around like a headless chicken. I have no idea what you see in her. Unless you rushed into marriage for some reason. Like you got her.
Hey.
What? No. Don't be ridiculous. I knew exactly what I was getting into.
Trust me.
Oh, that's quite a protest there. I guessed right, didn't I?
Oh, come on.
No. I was well aware of her frivolous side. I find it charming. Yeah, that's it. Charming. Not that someone else made the decision for me. You know what, Father? I don't believe you one bit. Come on now, why did you marry Mother? Well, I had an S scene, and at that point there were so few options, and it seemed like I wasn't gonna get married to anyone. Heck, Frederick might have even married her before me. Enough. You shouldn't be talking about your mother like this.
Yeah!
Hey, stop! Don't run away from me! Wait! Goodness gracious. Nah. The serious Manakite. Let's see how her scenes are.
So hey,
Nah, look. See all the pretty flowers? Let's go pick some and make flower necklaces. It'll be fun, so much fun.
nope.
You go. As you can see, I'm busy right now.
Huh?
It's also probably a matter of she didn't have a chance to be a child. Because where she grew up, the world was ending. What is that, some kind of picture book? Let me see. Oh boo, it's full of writing.
Yay.
It's a book on the use of dragon stones in battle. I found it in the baggage train. Is it fun? Because it looks like the opposite of fun.
Trust me.
Of course it isn't fun, but it's vital that I study these kinds of things.
Aw.
This army would be way better if we didn't have to do so much boring stuff.
So,
Doubtless, but it's our duty to learn all the arcane secrets of our dragon stones. We have inherited a unique and truly powerful ability. We must cultivate and master it so that we can better serve our allies in battle. Ew, do you always have to use such big words? I'm not used to thinking so hard. Why don't we go and run into the woods and play a game before our brains melt? Mother, you need to take this more seriously. We're in the midst of a war.
we'll be fine.
I know, silly, but thinking about it all the time isn't going to help me. The tougher things get, the more I laugh, and that makes everyone else laugh too. It's kind of my job here, to keep everyone smiling.
Wow.
Wait, you think your role in this army is to play all the time? It is. I don't bring her on missions. Exactamundo, so what do you say? Let's go play. Well, you certainly are good at your job, I'll give you that. I kind of like Na. I like Na a lot. I'll be completely honest. I'm a big fan. KJ, the serious one with Owain. Here. If it isn't my old nemesis, oh, here it goes. KJ. What do you want, Owain? Long we have vied for the title of strongest, bound by fate in our unbending wills. But I will not rest until I have put a stop to your nefarious deeds for good.
Pathetic.
Really? I have no time for this. Do you need something? If not, I'm going to go. Ugh, come on, work with me here. Put some feeling in it. I know you hate men. Oh, so it's just all men. It wasn't just... Oh. But would it kill you to show a little effort? I don't hate men, I hate idiots. A class you fall right into, coincidentally. Even the way you talk makes me angry. Half the time I have no idea what you're saying. It's always stories and sound effects and posturing. Which is why I'm speaking normally right now.
Yeah.
And yet, I still can't see your point. Now go away. What if I offer to help you clean your gear? Come on, it'll be fun. I can take care of my own things. Fine then, just fine. I don't need this. I can go anywhere and be insulted. Inago? Severa? Anywhere. Wow, and then she just kind of ... and she was like, huh. I'm curious. I need to get all of her scenes with the females then too. I want to see the difference. There she has. We don't have a whole bunch of... She doesn't have... You don't have scenes with Cynthia? Really? Okay, well, I would have figured that she would have had more scenes with the females if she, quote-unquote, hates men. Lucina. You have a scene with Laurent. Go for it.
What?
Yeah, strange.
Excuse me.
Is something amiss, Lucina? You have an air of, consternation.
No.
Oh, hello, Laurent. I've been practicing my sword form, but something feels off. In what way?
Right.
The force behind each swing feels weak.
Intriguing.
Well, I fear your grasp of swordplay far exceeds my own. But I do understand something of forces. May I ask you to demonstrate?
Yes.
If you think it might help, on 3, yes. 1, 2, ha! Ah, I think I've got it.
What?
Already?
Simply put,
I suspect you've been taking shallower steps due to your estranged your erstwhile leg injury. A common phenomenon among the recently recovered, I've found. Another half step's length in your lunge, and you'll like to find your old form. I see. I'll give it a try. 1, 2. Rah! Yes! Yes! That's it! Exactly! Laurent, you're brilliant! I'm in your debt again. Such a talent almost defies all measure.
no.
Not at all.
You have my gratitude.
You really do keep such a keen eye on all of us. On behalf of the whole camp, it is most deeply appreciated.
Indeed.
You are too kind. Perspicacity and analysis are the only things I have to offer. That's not true. You're great. Big words, too. If you find yourself in need of either, I am at your humble service.
Right.
I'm sure I'll have need of your talents again soon. I do like Laurent. I do like Laurent a lot, I'll be honest. But yeah, I'm pulling the trigger on these two. I don't see Cynthia being like, oh yeah, Cynthia and X, Y, and Z. I don't think anything's gonna beat Gerome, so I'm just pulling the trigger on that one. Wrestle, wrestle. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Oh, hey, a peanut. Were you just... I'm sorry. I hear these sounds, and then she says, oh, hey, a peanut. So my mind, my mental image, because they haven't given me any context, is just her digging through the trash and saying, oh, a peanut. Cynthia, please explain. La-di-dum-doo. Oh, I wish I were a hammer. I'd hammer all day long.
What?
Stop fidgeting. We're on guard duty. You need to stay alert.
Right.
Vigilant. Right. That's me. Got it. See, it's just that I can't stop thinking about when we were kids. Remember how we'd go to the woods and play Justice Cabal? Vaguely.
Yes.
There was that time I pretended to be a paladin and killed all those evil goblins. And you said I looked truly heroic, even though those goblins were only snapdragons. You don't forget anything, do you? Perhaps it's only fair that I tell you.
Huh?
Tell me what? Is something wrong? Oh my gosh, is something wrong? There says something wrong. This is what I've been worried about. Don't leave me hanging. Go ahead, say it. When I confessed I wasn't comfortable around you, I lied. Or at least I wasn't clear about the real reason why. Wait, so it's not that I'm too bright and cheerful, then what is it? Maybe I can fix it or change it so you totally don't have to hate me anymore.
Fool.
God's bread. I don't hate you, you're just difficult to be around. Because of my vertigo. You mean like you being afraid of heights?
Yes.
Do you remember, oh, you remember teaching me to fly when we were young?
Huh?
Yeah, sure. You were scared of heights, you couldn't ride a wyvern. So I took you on my Pegasus and we flew and flew until you weren't afraid anymore. Hehe, that was so much fun. I haven't thought about that in ages. I had hoped to never think on it again. So wait, you hate me because I know your secret weakness? Oh no, she knows Batman's weakness! No, that's not it at all. Well, maybe it is. Partly at least. I have been desperate to impress you. And yet you already see me for a fool. That's not true! She's come to you because she thinks you're the coolest hero around! No way, you were trying to impress me?
What?
Is that so unbelievable? Gerome, I'm crazy about you. Why do you think I've been I keep bugging you all the time?
Huh?
I'd always thought that it was just because we were childhood friends.
Right.
Well, there is that, but a girl doesn't hang on every word for old time's sake. Really, how can someone be so wonderful and how can someone so wonderful be so darn thick? Hey. Well, look, now that we've cleared the air, we can start fresh.
Yes.
Yes, I suppose we can. First order of business, what's the best look for a heroic couple? Oh, that's cute. Vertigo. I cleaned up nicely. That was cute. Okay, I'm happy with that. I don't think that's gonna be beat by any of her other scenes. I'll be completely honest. They had a really good line. Let's see. That's all of our scenes, actually, for the day. I think it's time to end the episode. We'll look at our barracks for our new one person, right? We only got one new person today. Because we're only getting a couple new people. I wish they had, like, question mark, but I guess that would spoil how many people are left. We only have Tharja's daughter and Starscape's daughter left to get. Well, Tharja might not have a daughter. She might have a son. I actually have no idea. I think you guys have definitely told me. I have to go back to the comment because clearly I don't memorize it. I just pull up the comment again. Tharja's child and Starscape's daughter. I do remember that you guys said that depending on the gender you chose for Starscape, it's the opposite gender for Starscape's child. We are going to get Tharja's child next time. We're going to continue the story next time, and after that, I think it's just story ones and then the spot pass missions, which open on the next to last chapter or the next to last chapter, which we should be getting to soon because we just did chapter 20, right? Oh, nah. Let's see. We just did chapter 20, right? So chapter 21 is the next one that we have to do. So next time we should do 21, and then I guess the next week we would do 22 and 23, which would bring us to, close to the end. This is nuts. So these last, what, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 are probably, dealing with Plagia. I assume. They seem to be the real bad guys. Starscape's quote-unquote father, Aversa, and the big dragon, Grima. That's right. I remember that, though. Yeah, that's all we have. We're almost through. We're almost through, Awakening. That's crazy to me. That is nuts. It's also very cool. So, for right now, once again, we'll go through the barracks, we'll pull up the roster, and we will look up just Na, because I think Na is the only person we just got. Yeah, Na's the most recent person. So, oh, you two, I'm so proud. September 1st, May 14th. I also gotta look up the list of birthdays that you guys gave me again. Or you guys can give me an updated list of birthdays. Now that I think about it. Nah, where are you? Let me stop goofing around. Nowi's future daughter. Unlike her mother, she is remarkably grown up and keeps her feelings in check. I was gonna say, they seem like almost, not opposites, but they seem pretty opposite. Especially about her weird name. Yeah, that seems like something. No, she was like, it'd be so funny if she were like, what's your name? Nah, I like that. That's the name. And Ricken's like, I'm not gonna argue with the dragon. I'm not gonna argue with the dragon. I'm not gonna argue with the dragon. She has a knack for reading people. The one with the nicest teeth. But when she turns into a dragon, they're especially sharp and pointy. Born March 29th. Nice. Oh, I could have ordered it by name. Oh, that's way easier. This whole time, huh? Okay, well, that's a good note. Evening, Starscape. This room relaxes me, so it is a pretty relaxing room. Also, as we get more people, are more things appearing in this room? Like, I don't remember that armor being there, right? Has this room changed, or am I tripping? Y'all, please tell me, am I tripping? I might be tripping. I don't think I'm tripping. Am I tripping? Or is it changing with the seasons? No, it can't be changing with the seasons. Is it changing? It feels slightly different, and I don't know why. It's freaking me out. Okay, on that note, let's save it. And we'll save it under slot number 1. Next time, we'll get some more scenes. And we will continue with the story and get the last, or next to last child, rather. Oh, I'm gonna have to, like, do some real grinding for, Starscape's child. Yeah. Because they're gonna come in late, because I have to do some I don't know. We'll see. Although, I feel like once we do that chapter, and we might as well look at it on the map. because like most of the spot pass stuff looks like it's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought there were 5 of them, but maybe there's only 4. Oh no, there's 5. 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, maybe there's 6 of them. Yeah, it looks like they're probably all just gonna open up at the same time. Then I can do them in whatever order I want. So I'll probably do whichever Paralogue you guys specifically said, oh, you're gonna want to do this one first. And then maybe I will do all of them before I choose for Starscape. And then we'll end up doing the Paralogue for Starscape's child. We still have a good chunk of episodes left. Because we do, what, 2 Paralogues? So that's 3 episodes for the Spot Pass Paralogues. Yeah, 3 episodes for the Spot Pass Paralogue. We got 5 chapters left. Plus another chapter. So at least 6 episodes of this left. Okay, that's cool. Which means it might end right at the end of October, early November. That's nuts. That's crazy. That doesn't seem like so long, especially since we've spent like a whole year on a year and some change. Like a year and almost 2 years. I don't remember how long we spent on 3 Houses, but 3 Houses was a ride and a half, let me tell you. Stay classy, Year of the Ascent, and it's also strange, not even strange, but pretty cool that sometimes I'll get comments on like the 3 Houses videos. I'm like, oh, that's neat. How far I've come since. And it's like on the early ones too, on the original Golden Deer route. And I really do want to do another run through the Golden Deer route with Nightwing, but I would definitely solely do that on streams, and that would be probably like late in this year of the Ascent, when I'll probably have more time to stream. Right now I definitely do not. But that would be something in the future, and that would be something that I would do on Lunatic difficulty. Is that what it is? That would be something that I do on Lunatic. But until then, this is the United States Aviator, Toonlink Dave, me, Year of the Ascent. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is a fun one. This is neat. This is a neat time. Especially for the story. Now that I know, I saw a Verse's name and I was like, oh, she's coming back. But I dread that I will probably have to take her out. I'll probably have to take Valadar, that's his name, out, and I'll probably have to fight some dragon. I don't know how that's gonna go. And I do remember there's one choice in this game that apparently matters to the plot. I'm ready for it. If it literally gives me the option to stab Crom or not stab Crom. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thanks for watching.